Hey, hello, hello. There we are. How is everyone doing? Turn this on. Why is that so quiet? Oh, I know why. We basically are quantifying bad personality traits and disabilities so that they are easy to rule and balance. We dropped our types of weapons from 50 plus to 20. Very good, very good. Because that's the thing is, there's types of weapon and then there's actually different weapons themselves. So, yeah, simplify stage, good. That's where most of my stuff drastically started changing. So yeah, I haven't really a lot of work chainmail in a while. Oh, I should probably show you guys something that got for Kitty. It made her a happy kitty. Shiny butterfly dice. Which I gotta get this off. Because the magnet popped off. Oh, that's why I can't get it out so easy. I don't want to use a knife for that. I'll use a letter opener. Okay, letter opener, probably not best idea. Tip is already broken on it. I will get some tweezers later and pull them out. Yes, letter opener that looks like a knife but isn't. No, one of the projects I have been working on, trying to figure out, recently figured out more on. I might be doing some bookbinding soon. Big stuff. Oh, wait, what? Yes, I've been working on the possibility of bookbinding. I still have to figure out the tension, because I don't like how that arcs. Coolest summon spell. Let's hear it. I might have something for it already. I could do leather, or I could do fake leather for these. The whole problem is getting those holes punched the exact same spot on the leather. And why is that causing? Yes, so what is the summon spell? What are we conjuring? I sort of have that, but not as a conjuration, actually. I have a golemancy thing that I was working on for the longest time, and I want to finish it sometime. What it does is it uses the materials and what piece it is to actually determine its stats, and then they play chess against each other. And the chess pieces actually fight. So I have a concept. It's just a work in progress. Okay, it's over here for now. Because I'm probably going to redo this. This is bugging me. Where are my leather needles? Studios value. We have that as a summon spell that is just play chess. Yeah. I was doing it as Golemancy so we can make all sorts of weird things. I'm probably going to use pleather, at least for the mock-ups. So the problem is, I'm going to want to redo the threading here. Because the threading is quite atrocious, and I don't like how it curves. This up there for now. Same with this. So if child comes in here, I don't have to worry about her trying to swallow string. Use materials to make your golems. Yeah, I kind of kept it as golems and just golems because to me, unless you're using like non-physical, so more like illusions, and even then illusions are hard to make a how to explain it. Sorry, adjusting the camera here. Illusions make it hard for stats. For us, you slap a golem core onto a chunk of material, and its stats are based on what chunk you slap it on. I kind of do that, and I have a form. So form factor is a big thing as well. Definitely not gonna want this mat here. This is because I'm going to be possibly cutting things. So I'm going to probably have it similar to each of my chess pieces actually are more of a roll, and then you have the creature type. But for this book that I'm going to be doing, I've got several fake leather-like materials. I don't know which one to use. Got this lovely, like, red. We have black, which this is literally all I have of this. We have a silver scale. We have a bronze scale. So the question is, which one do I want to put around it? Because either way, I'm probably going to have to dual layer it. I also need to get out one of my X-Acto knives. I can't remember exactly where they are, because half of my leatherworking stuff just upped and vanished on me. It's like I have a really nice X-Acto set, but it's all gone. I don't know what happened to it all. Which is very problematic. Where's the X-Acto knife? I'm actually missing containers. No, I switched those into... Yeah, I converted those into that. So where did all my X-Acto knives go? Huh. Leather burning. Or my wood burning. One or two. Here we are. Exactly what I'm looking for. I don't like how this threading came out. It's proof of concept, but... Arrowheads, eh? Flint or... Probably flint. I'm tempted to get some obsidian ones. Oh, you're making obsidian ones? I know it's very similar to the principles of making, whatchamacallit, flint arrowheads. very similar, but the material is way harder to get to actually work with you. I've always wanted to kind of learn that stuff, but kind of hard to do that around here. Most excellent, yes. Stream the flint knacking. Part of me would enjoy that, but part of me also doesn't want you to be sending me stuff for free in that. Especially since that is very much part of your livelihood in that, and as a fellow craftsman, I value time and effort a lot. I went from wanting to do bracelets to wanting to work on this. I'm sorry, the ADHD is strong today. I didn't damage that, did I? No. My brain chemicals are always out of whack. I need to change this garbage. Small garbage ready for any scraps I won't be able to use. Most excellent. Wunderbar. Yeah. My brain does that a lot too. Okay. So. Yeah, because I think this was only like a technically 30-page book I was working on. 15 front and back. If you're only counting each individual part. Should be for fun, not for profit. Hey, I would feel bad about that. Yeah, we have a red and a bronze suggested. And the thing is I have enough paper that I can do both. The bronze, reason why it might be a little bit harder is it's a felt-like inside, while the other one is a cloth-like inside. Oh. Of our creatures that is going to definitely be a cover creature is called a muggin. What's it muggin? Trickster spirits that live inside cups and mugs. You need to find the Mimic Book of Mimics. There is actually one called a mugger that pretends to be mugs and then tries to eat people. So, how much paper do I have? Do I have enough to do both? You are standard paper. You are the paper I was needing. Premium cardstock. Oh yeah, I got enough to do 2 more if I wanted to. Excellent. These fly around and do illusions. Oh, and they poison any liquid inside. That's kind of dickish. Why poison them? You could just turn it to acid. Come on. Okay. So, don't have anything to clamp these down to compress them. Plus, stitching them together is going to be hard to get to do that. I mean, they could just turn it to acid because they drank the thing and they're just releasing their stomach acid or something with the drink. I don't know. There's always that. I actually have a smaller piece of this, I believe. I already did some other projects that didn't quite work out so hot. Oh, that might be perfect, actually. Another giant red. Gotcha. I don't have a smaller red. I have normal leather in there too, but the ones I think are chunked big enough are all like meant for belts and that kind of stuff with how thick they are. I do like the idea of this feeling on the inside of the book. But I don't know how well this will hold up to a needle and thread. Because this is supposed to be more a costume material. It's costume material that's got a bronze-like scale on the back. So more meant for costumes and that, just like this stuff is more meant for upholstery. So trying to use it for a book might be difficult. Especially if I go to do a latch system. Sew it on with wire. The main problem is if the fabric gives away to the thread from being tugged too much. That's the main thing I have to check. Because if it does kind of pull apart, even with this kind of rubber-like texture, then I might need a second layer backing it. Which means what I might want is felt or something like that on the inside. And the closest thing I have is some microfiber cloths that the wife was going to use for stuff. As I said, I have actual leather too, and that's the problem, is most of them are smaller chunks. That's not big enough. This big old hide's gonna be too. None of these are really big enough for a book, are they? No, I'd have to Frankenstein scraps together. At one point I used this with a leather backing to test the stitches and the rivets I was going to use, and that did not work so hot. Guess the easiest way to... Oh, there's the other needle. Son of a gun. Pretty sure this is 2. Yes, that's gonna rip. Just from giving it a tug. So we're looking at wanting to back this with something. That actually gets a little bit more difficult. Actually, it might not be that difficult now that I think about it. That width is actually smaller than one of those. I could probably use... But I can't use that for everything. I can use that for a little bit. No, because it's gonna tear. Rubber will tear. I could just use small leather scraps to do it. A charm of return. Oh yes, most throwing weapons are great with enchantments for returning. An amount of leather. Oh, you're making the AoE weapons? That's dangerous. Very dangerous. So rubber will not work. Leather might. No, not big enough. Long piece. I would love to instead find this with actual leather on the inside. I really don't want to use that goat hide I have. One project one that I had, so I might be able to Frankenstein that. When half your projects go missing, so I knew I had to tear it apart. I wanted to use it. Michael helped Google Docs is being mean to me for using British English spellings. Just switch to the British English, then. It can't be wrong. It's the English you're using. Oh. Are there still needles in this? That doesn't seem safe. What was I doing with this? Oh yeah, because we dropped the E, cause E and the for some reason we use A in gray. We Americans are not exactly that logical. Just like in color, we get rid of... Yeah. So what was I doing with this? Oh, now I think I know what that was. And I had realized that that wasn't going to work. Anything else here has pins in them? Nope, okay. This can go back, or it can be saved. She comes in. So I'd much rather not have the gremlin poke herself. I do think it's going to take so much more fabric to do. Ah, that does make a little sense. Okay. Now this is where I wonder where my square went. Because the wife takes off with stuff like that. For her stuff. Which makes doing half of my projects infinitely harder. So I get to play the Where is the Tool game. I'll have to yell at somebody for that. I have to yell at somebody. I just found shears, fabric shears, just laying out on top of something with points out. Oh. Give myself some extra. Do I want to do a wraparound? Language history is weird. That is a hugely bastardized and oversimplified version of what actually went on, but it's easier to understand than what really happened and doesn't really change much. But we all know what really happened is people were sitting here and trying to make people look like they were dumb, and we're like, no, that's not how that's said. That's not how that's spelled. Well, that's how it's always been spelled. That is wrong. And I'm right because I have money. It is not straight easy. Oh, I don't like that. That means I'm using fabric over the distance. I don't like that. So I'm going to use that's the straight edge. So this is the straight edge. Explain. Better to leave at America just didn't get the message. Yeah, but America doesn't get a lot of messages. See, the problem is I don't have a lot of things I could put on the desk to cut on, so... No, I know we are planning on possibly getting a laser engraver to increase the wacky products that might be coming out of here. Also, because then I can personally engrave leather or other things and even put our logo on things a little bit easier. A lot of the 3D printers now, well, not 3D printers, laser engravers now, apparently also have pen add-ons where you can use a pen in it and it'll actually sit here and draw something for you.